impressive building behind me is actually the very first public building ever built in Florence back in the 1200s. It was originally called the Palazzo del Podesta, but it's most famously known for the prison that was hosted inside of it for about 300 years. Welcome to the Bargello Museum.
The museum takes its current name, the Bargello, after a slang word for the despised police chiefs who operated there in the Middle Ages. Executed criminals would be hung outside from the parapets, and none other than Leonardo da Vinci, who was living right over here, used to steal the bodies in order to surreptitiously study anatomy. Upon entering the museum, we were surprised to discover a beautiful courtyard covered in coats of arms left by the administrators of justice who worked there. As if that wasn't enough to impress you, they just happened to be surrounded by beautiful sculptures and questionable fountains.
Oh my!
Missing your dips.
I did miss them completely.
So this is the courtyard that you first enter when you come into the museum, and you are just smacked in the face with all of this amazing history, and you can't just wait to go off and explore it. So that's what we're gonna do.
Today, the Bargello is one of Florence's most important museums. It houses a stunning sculpture collection, including masterpieces by Michelangelo, Donatello, Verrocchio, and Cellini. It is one of the greatest collections of Renaissance sculpture in the world. And let's be honest, we're all there to appreciate and judge the butts on all of these well-defined statues. Less well-known, but no less impressive, is their collection of medieval art, ceramics, and tapestries. Some of these pieces have been lovingly restored. Others maybe need some TLC. This museum isn't afraid of you getting up close and personal with the collections and their readability. Magnifying glasses were put in cases so you could take a closer look at miniatures and jewels. Fresco outlines were painted on the ceiling in the chapel so you could imagine how grand the paintings would have been in their glory. As a conservator, this really got me going. They even had fancy relative humidity meters and thermometers inside the ivory cases. Of course, the masterpiece everyone comes to see is Donatello's sculpture of David. It's the first unsupported standing bronze statue cast in the Renaissance, and it is also the first nude male sculpture that was made since classical antiquity. We were loving his sassy pose. Behind David on the wall is another Donatello sculpture, that of St. George. If you look closely at the bottom relief, this is the first time perspective had ever been used to create a work of art. After having dealt with the crowds at the Uffizi Gallery the day before, the Bargello presented the perfect opportunity to get off the beaten path and up close and personal with some amazing art. Thanks for the surprises, Bargello. Stay dirty, my friends. Thanks for coming along on that field trip with me, you guys. If you enjoyed that adventure, go ahead and smash that like button down below. And if you want to come on more field trips with me in the future, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down there as well. Stay dirty, my friends.